for me, big me, past third time. Oh yeah, getting the book. Do I look like I'm gonna read it? Does it look like I was ever gonna read that book? 10 times. Look again.
I can do it in my left, I do it in my right, I'll get myself paid. They keep talking about the grind, but ain't got the hustle, never take my place.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What is we about to film? I'm filming basically a video on how I eventually passed my driving test, and also a bit of a story time on why I didn't actually pass first time, because I passed third time. Not once, not twice, but
not one, not two, but 1,000.
3. The third time is when I passed. But yeah, also if you like my makeup look, my friend Tia beat my face, and I'll leave her socials down below in case you want to get your face beat. Look at that brow. But yeah, and make sure you're liking and subscribing, guys. It's actually free. Nothing in this world is free. Yeah, just subscribe and like, because anyway. But yeah, so let's start on the theory. So with the theory, obviously there's 2 parts to the driving test. If you're watching this video, hopefully you should know, obviously the theory and then the practical. So with the theory, I passed the theory first time, and the way I passed is the only thing I used was the DVLA app. No, none of that buying the book, all of that, no, didn't use that at all, because buying that book it's all lot. It's the DVLA, what? DVSA, sorry, it's this app. It's £5, but honestly that's all you need, and it's all I used. And with that, all I did is I literally just kept doing practice tests. So they have, like, I think they had a quick test and they also had the full test, and I literally just kept doing that. You can literally repeat it, and they have like lots of different tests, but basically that covers pretty much every single question that's actually going to come up. And because it's the official one, the questions are like written the exact same as the actual test, and then obviously they update it, so there's like the 2020 version now. So I keep doing those until you're getting like pretty much like almost 4 marks or like 2 marks off, I'd say. But yeah, literally that's all you need. Obviously things that you actually don't understand, they also have like, I think they have like a theory book thing on the app as well that you can look at. Which all I did was keep doing the multiple choice until I was getting very close to 4 marks. Hazard perception, which is like the scenario based thing where you like click where there's like a hazard. So yeah, that as well, like it's like a video, and then on your phone, and then I think you just tap when you see the hazard or something like that. And then again, until you're getting like pretty much 4 marks on that. And that's also really similar to the actual test. But yeah, for the theory, that's all you need. Everyone was like, oh yeah, getting the book. Do I look like I'm gonna read it? Does it look like I was ever gonna read that book? Because honestly, it wasn't gonna happen. Like, it's long. And obviously I feel like when it's on an app, it's just kind of like fun and quick. So yeah, honestly, I highly recommend that £5 official DVSA theory kit app. All you need. The theory. Also, I recommend with your theory to do your theory test after a few actual practical lessons, because there isn't really a rush to do your theory anyway. It's not like you can drive until you've done the practical anyway. But yeah, I think to do it after you've done a few practical lessons, because everything just makes a little bit more sense. But if you've never literally driven a car and then you do the theory, it's a bit like, but I think it does make it a little bit easier if you do it after a few lessons. In terms of choosing your instructor, try and go for someone that you've heard good things about. So like someone in your area that people that you know have used. That is honestly the best thing with instructors. A lot of people, they'll start driving and then, oh, I had to change instructor, I didn't like my instructor did this, and obviously like it's just driving's already stressful, let's be real, and that's just unnecessary added stress that you really don't need. So defo try and just find someone that you like, has been recommended, or like people around you have used. It just makes it a lot easier, and you know, okay, this person is good, so and their price and what to expect kind of thing. Also, if you're a woman or female, consider using a female instructor. My instructor was female, and I honestly prefer that because it was a lot more gentle and just nicer with like a woman instructor. I just feel like it was just less kind of pressure, and I feel like some people might feel awkward sitting next to a random man. I don't know, but yeah, I really liked having a woman personally. Be careful that your instructor doesn't take the piss. Again, this comes with like choosing someone that like you've heard good things about and like really good reviews. Because some instructors will stretch it and drag it, obviously to keep you paying. But obviously try and, like I said, get an instructor that's recommended to sort of avoid that. and be 100% honest with you. Be with an instructor that you like fully trust, tell you when you're ready and when you're not ready, etc, etc. This is in your first lesson. So in my first lesson, you will know like if they're already just a bit slow, or you should know the vibes from the first lesson. You know, okay, like this person, like my instructor, like she was like very gentle, very calm, but we got straight into driving the first lesson. I didn't even think I was going to be driving. I don't know why, but literally she did a bit of talking, obviously said like what driving is and how it works, but then we literally went straight into driving. Like I feel like that's the best thing. If they're just waffle and there's not really much practical, then I'm not being funny, you probably find yourself an instructor because that's all long. Dead that. In case you're from Hertfordshire, my instructor was Becky, driving of Becky, something like that. If you're Hertfordshire based, she does cover like a lot of Hertfordshire as well, obviously after quarantine. Okay, in terms of the test, dead time. I passed third time. Like, I kind of feel embarrassed, but then like at the same time, like, because I feel like, you know, when you just feel like you're a smart person and like, yeah, I'm gonna pass first time, honey, those tests are not a joke. Like, actually not a joke. So yeah, I passed mine third time. First time it was a major. Actually first time I think there was like 3 majors. I think the first time I don't think I was ready, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like I think the first time I couldn't park. She even gave me another chance to park because there was like someone coming and there was a bit pressure. She was like, you can try it again, and then she was like, you've just done the exact same thing. And then also she had to pull the steering wheel when I was going in someone else's lane. Obviously if the instructor has to do anything at all, brake, pull the steering wheel, do anything, then that means you can't drive alone and you failed the test. I think second time I couldn't, basically it was like reverse around the corner, but I didn't realise that you can like go forward and then back again because I was like in the middle of the road rather than on the side. Third time passed with like 2 minors. So yeah, I started driving March 2017. I started driving, took my first test 2017 September, failed. Second test December, failed, and then my final test where I actually passed was January 2018. So it took me about I think 10 months, and also in between that, like that's when the tests changed. So there was the old test, and then now I think the test is now, it changed. So this is with like you have to use like sat nav and stuff like that. But yeah, my third test I had pull up on the right hand side of the road, which is really simple because obviously you can see the right hand side of the road. You just have to like look. So yeah, I feel like I was kind of just blessed with that, to be honest. Driving is one of those things where like, especially the test day, so many things can happen. Like it's literally about luck, if you're blessed, the mood of the instructor that day, if they like you, what everyone else is doing on the road. Like there's just so much to it. Like from the third test, I kind of knew I was gonna pass, but like she was already with me kind of thing from the beginning, so I feel like it was kind of set good. But yeah, I feel like in terms of the actual test, you need to be looking absolutely everywhere. I feel like that's the most important thing I can say. Like literally look again, look, and make sure they can see you looking. Look. That's all you have to be doing. Actually, Joe, I'm not being funny, I don't do all those looks because you don't need to, but don't worry about that until you pass your test. Another thing I'd say is don't put so much pressure on yourself, because in terms of like making progress every single time, because like some days, like when you're learning, like you'll just have like a shit day and like the driving just won't go great. Like it's very much not a straight upwards line of progress. Like it can go a bit down some days and then a bit up again. Some days you have really good days. Obviously if you do like 2-hour lessons, you're going to learn quicker. If you do 1-hour lessons, you're going to learn a bit slower. Generally I think it's statistically, if you're a boy, you generally learn quicker. If you're a girl, you generally learn slower. Like that's just how it is. Obviously it still depends on the individual. Try not to put a time scale on it, because I was like, yeah, I'm going to be driving in like 6 months, because obviously I started in March. I was like, yeah, 100% going to be driving by September, and that didn't happen. You just don't know. Like it does kind of take longer sometimes, and it just is what it is. Like you will get there eventually. Even me, big me, past third time, like I just can't believe it. You know when you're just so sure, like that could never be me, and it was me. If you failed your test and you're watching this, like don't be disheartened. Like you will get there. Like don't worry, like you've got it. Like yeah, it's a cash loss, but don't worry, you keep taking tests and you're gonna get there. Like don't worry, like you will eventually get there. I know it's frustrating, I've been through it and it's long, but you will get there. Also, in terms of your lessons, if you can, try not to have like your driving lessons when you're tired. So like after, like I think I used to have mine like after sixth form, so a lot of the time I'd already be tired. Obviously it depends what your schedule's like, but if you can, try have them like in like the morning or the middle of the day when you're just a bit more fresh. I feel like that also did help. Like I'd have a much better lesson if I wasn't as tired or like frustrated and stuff. Also, if you have a car that you can use before you take your test, that's really good. Obviously you can just practice. With me, I didn't have that, so again that's probably another reason why it did take longer. I took my test in manual, by the way, in case you're wondering. And I just didn't have a car yet, so if you can, then that's great. But obviously you don't have to. Again, don't put pressure on yourself. Like I was in a situation where I did have a car, so you will pass regardless. If you fail your test and you know you failed, so you say the doing a maneuver and you can't do it and you know you failed, keep driving normally. They always tell you this, your instructor should tell you this anyway, but like make the most of an hour. You've paid 60, it's probably, is it still 63, however much it was, like £60 for that test. Like you might as well make use of the rest of that like hour. Also, if you carry on doing that, you can see, okay, like at the end obviously they'll tell you how many majors and minors you've got. If it was just that one major and then a few minors, you know, okay, like if I can actually just park, then I can actually pretty much drive. So obviously like your next lessons with your instructor, you can be like, just focus on that parking or whatever it is. But so I've been driving for, so I got my license like over 2 years ago, and I've been driving for like a year and a half, I'd say. But yeah, all I can say is like driving is very, very different after your test. Like it's nothing like what you do for the test. The test is all about looking, acting and really exaggerating, but like it's not like that. But yeah, you obviously just get more confident, and I feel like the real driving starts after you pass your test and when you're on the roads by yourself. Also, if you don't feel confident after you've passed, get a pass plate. I had one for like 2 days and I was like, nah, like long. But yeah, that's also another thing to do. But yeah, like just keep going, guys. Like you've got this. If you haven't got your license yet, you will get it. Don't you worry, you'll get it. But yeah, also if you're sitting here and you haven't started learning, and now that quarantine's happened, don't use, oh now quarantine, like yeah I was gonna start learning. This is a very, don't use quarantine as an excuse. Like now after quarantine you actually have to start learning. If there's another, you know, pandemic, then so please start learning as soon as you can and get it out of the way. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this and you took something from it. If you have any like specific questions, leave a comment down below or message me on my socials, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.